Christmas is coming. Start sending your letters off to Santa. Christmas is coming, yeah. Better be nice if you want your present. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming, yeah. Staying up late looking out the window, yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Spotting some sleigh rides and some jingle bells. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Christmas is coming. Roasting some chestnuts on the fire. Yeah. Christmas is coming, yeah. Celebration and surprises. Tell all your brothers, sisters, mama and papa too. Ooh, yeah. Tell all your brothers, sisters, and mama and papa too. Oh yeah, yeah.
Testing 1 2 1 2. I believe we're ready to go. Let us rock it, if we will. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dogg. My name is Lane, and I am your host for this evening. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Happy holidays to you and your family from Road Dogg. Can you feel that? Can ya? Uh-oh. I can feel it. Why, it's the holiday stress just melting away for this little time that we carve out for ourselves on the Road Dogg Crypto Show. We'll forget about all this holiday madness going on around us. Oh my gosh. I still got hair. I was going to pull it out today. I almost did. Right up and to your right is a four-letter word that will get you 10% off of a very secure, very convenient, very easy to use Tangent wallet. Really love this thing now after I got used to it. Also, not to be outdone, SecuX also, that did not sound right. That's SecuX, security experts, I guess. They have still got their promotion going on that will also save you 10% off of any of their products with the link that I have in the description of this live stream below. So that might help you out also just as well. But the cool W20 with Bluetooth is what I've got that I'm working with right now. I like it so far. Very nice. Also has an app that it works with on your phone, makes it convenient, kind of like Ledger Live, but you don't have to press all the little buttons. I still use my Ledger, but man, oh man, I'm telling you, those little buttons get to me after a little while there. Please tell me my microphone is on. Tell me I'm not clipping too bad. All right, so we got that out of the way. Shout out to you guys over in the chat, not a member, Stray Guys, see you guys over there. Thank you so much for spending your Christmas Eve with me here. Kind of a wild day today, wasn't it? Started out really, really good, and then it kind of, I don't know. But I was ready for that really, really good. I started taking advantage of that. I did something that I'm not the greatest at doing, and that's making myself take profits. But I was bound and determined not to get caught up on a downward move or a pullback, and it's just time to do it, man. I'm up. It's time. And so things continued, so I did pull out some, get a little bit of dry powder, not as much as I really, really wanted to go for, but there's some other stuff popping off too. It's kind of, you know, people coming in and out, things going up and down. Solana ecosystem is going off the chain. One coin that I thought that I could have sworn I bought, but I can't find it anywhere, and I can't find a sign that I purchased it. Let's go ahead and look at it. Here's Bitcoin. We can come back to Bitcoin. Don't worry about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's fine. I mean, she may be dying, but don't worry about her. She's fine. Oh, you're not even on here? Oh, how crazy. I guess we'll come back to that in just a minute. All right, well, since we are here on Bitcoin and we always start the show with Bitcoin, why be any different tonight just because it's Christmas Eve? Where are you, dude? I thought you were on here. Oh, there you are. There's my little Santa gnome. All right, so Bitcoin, I'm here on the 4-hour chart, and we talked about the possibility of coming down to this area about 42,513. Gosh darn it, you didn't make it, Bitcoin. Man, I'm gonna have to tighten up my game. It only came down to like 42,550. Sorry, guys. I let you down. Son of a... So close. Oh, you still got a chance to come down here, baby. I ain't giving up on you yet. So this is still an area, a zone we got to contend with, but maybe we'll find some support here where we are. Currently, we're trading at 43,175 after dipping down to $42,558. Gosh darn it, missed it by a few. Nah. No worries, mate. No worries. What I'm concerned about is this big, thick-ass Ichimoku green cloud that we're flirting with right now. Now, we bounced off the 100 in this last 4-hour candle, finding support here on the 50. That's good for us on these time frames, but you know, with the cross of this 9 over this 21 back last night, that was not the greatest sign for upward action right now, meaning a nice little pullback, which is not a bad thing. But you know, we had another pullback earlier at this area, and when you get two of those guys in a row, it makes what could be possibly a double top, or the dreaded M. The good thing that I will point out on this, at least on the 4 hour, we'll look at the bigger time frames in just a second, is that I'm not seeing bearish divergence on it saying, hey man, reversal, trend change. We're not seeing that there, not on the smaller time frame. Zooming out to the daily, it's not there either. It's leveled off. Do I have that? And it's coming down. That's actually exaggerated. That is a form of divergence. I had to check on my chart here, my little cheat sheet over here. And you should have a cheat sheet too. Make this easy on yourself. You don't have to commit everything to memory. Make a little chart, get a little whiteboard, draw things on your whiteboard. I got my cheat sheet right here. Pop those percentages right off my head. All right, so the good thing that we do have going on the daily, now this is very interesting. I find this very, very interesting right here, is that the 9 has not crossed over the 21. They're both kind of going up at the same little angle. You're right, my left, it's crazy. And I think that's a good sign. And when we look at our bigger moving averages here, the 50, I mean, they're the 100, and the 200, they're all lined up perfectly. It's a perfect alignment right now. We just got some people scared. So you know what I'm going to do? I want to alter this little bottom trend line here to reflect that a little bit more. Just as a catch-all in case we do fall, you know, one of these areas around here, about 40,600, something like that. And, you know, that might hold us. Really, we shouldn't make it down there that far, because this trend line should catch. It's coming right in the same areas though. It's pretty much yeah, let's just, well, that one's kind of gone. She's a goner. They just kind of disappeared right into the same point right there, which is kind of cool. I want to draw your attention to this Ichimoku cloud we got here. Notice that we are not near it, and it's not big and thick. I mean, it's kind of thick. It's not thick and spindly like we love, but it's not a big, thick cloud. And actually, it looks like it's just maintaining its structure there. That I find very interesting too. Just, you know, just curving around, like almost like it's getting ready to swing to the upside like that. Meaning that Bitcoin can swing to the upside too, right above it, and that's exactly what I want to see. Perfectly what I want to see. Can that happen? There's the trend line magic. Low Dog, you got too many lines on here, man. What does that crap mean? Gosh darn it. But I'm just establishing a little trend line that may give us a little support, a little hidden support there. I'm looking for any confluences that may give me a little edge on this market to see what she may be getting ready to do, because the 4 hour looks like, hey man, it's possible she could come down. She could also, we've seen this, get a bounce here off of these 50-100 moving averages, just getting a bounce off the edge of this green cloud. When it's bullish, it's like that. But normally that's not what we see, especially in a bearish market. Oh my gosh, get close to that sucker, it sucks you right in. To me, I think she's holding very well, considering this last 8 hours we stayed within this little range. And if we come down on the 1 hour, man, it is definitely as though she has found support on that 200 moving average, which is a big thing for me. I like that. If she starts regaining the 9 moving average on the 1 hour, hey man, I think things are looking up for here. Could be a possible bottom there, just wicking down to my little move almost. Just that far away, that far away. That's frustrating. You get used to it. Remember, it's a zone, people, it's a zone. All right. Trigger says a wild day of losing. No, man, you're not supposed to lose. You're supposed to be making money. If I'm doing my job, I'm supposed to help you guys make a boatload of crypto. Striga says, Orca woke up. Did it? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we gotta look at the little indices pretty quick here. So Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Hey, that's good for altcoins normally. And really overall it is, man. Altcoins are popping off, mostly Solana crap. Everybody's in on Solana. Not that I'm jealous, I'm trying to be too, but I'm not doing so good at it. I am straight, I'm with you on that. Now my Solana thing, my little swaps and all that stuff, I'm not gaining over there with that. I'm not happy with that. It means I was too late to the party is what it means. Too late to the Solana party. But I have my Solana bag packed, so hey. So we're looking at this dotted little trend line right here on total 3 to hold. And it's a good chance that it will. If it does, more money coming back into the altcoins. If she doesn't, more money be coming back in US Tether dominance, which also looks like it's trying to do a little double bottom scenario down here at the bottom corner. Let me get my little ratchet here. That's not so comforting when I really think about it. If this starts heading back up, means people selling out. What you selling out of? And why would you be selling out of Bitcoin? There's some fears in the market about this ETF and the rumors that maybe things will get pushed back to March or April by Mr. Gensler. There's always going to be all that crap. The thing to remember that Bitcoin is, like Michael Saylor says, it is the apex investment, man. There is no second choice. There is no second choice. Bitcoin is the apex predator. All right, let's go ahead. I think we covered our due diligence here. It is now 10:46. Let's jump into these altcoins. Let's take a look at Orca. Orca, what you doing, baby? Oh yes, get that bounce. Oh, you had 807. Good for you. Dang. Orca? Shoot, I took some profit up here at 870 something or whatever. Is it time to get back into Orca? I wants to believe. I wants to believe. I wants to believe, Orca. Give me a sign. Give me a sign, Orca, that it's time. We got a 9 moving average crossing over the 200-pound support here on the 200 and on the trend line. Hey, that's good enough for me to jump in a little bit late to this, because ideally I would have caught that around 777. But, you know, I really wasn't charting Orca. So that's my bad. That looks good. So excuse me for a moment while I take advantage of this little situation we got going on here. I'm going to zoom down here. Call me crazy to the 1 minute. Oh, looky here. And the 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, we are just now getting the buy signal. It's been a minute since we've had that buy signal. Had the sell signal over here. Get out while you can. Oh my God, it's already dropped. Yeah. A little late, that one, wasn't it? So right now I'm expecting price of Orca to come down here a little bit. So we're going to give you just I can't give you too dang long. I can't set a limit order on this crap. That's what sucks about it. Where did I have you at anyway? Found him. All right. I'll just get this ready. We'll check back with this little guy. Orca? Get you ready though. Ah, crap. I have to do it on Orca. All right. Get you set up, baby. All right. I just got to give you a few minutes to do what you do, Orca. And then I'm going to buy me some Orca. Because it's at this trend line, it's got a good chance to actually come up. And I'd like to have a little bit more of it when it actually hits $10. Striga says, there goes Christmas. That's funny. Oh, I thought I had a dancing girl over here. I don't. Oh, well. 'tis how it goes. There's always tomorrow night, one last Christmas holiday stream, I guess. One Hit a Quitter, how's it going? And Big Zachful, hey, welcome to the stream. What about Elon's CMOS coin for big pump for this Christmas season? It's Xmas on Uniswap. We can chart it. I have very little hope of it being a game-changing crypto, but we can definitely chart it. You said it was over on... I guess we have to use Dex Tools. And since we're here at Dex Tools, we're taking a look at Floki Safe Moon, which is just been kind of going sideways and underneath this trend line, which is a little concerning to me today. So I am still in profit on this, and I took... still got the part that I'm waiting for a higher target, but I did take a little bit of profit, moved it into something else that is actually kind of moving, like CTI. All right, so you said Xmas. Elon Xmas, right here. Well, I would say she needs to bounce from this area. Looks like maybe she has. But the TA says that this is going to be a little headache to get past that line. I don't know what to think about this. You have a seasonal coin. That season is almost over. Looks like the pump would have been before, you know, right after Thanksgiving, but they didn't think about bringing this one out until the 15th. Tis a risky play, my friend, but you know, hey. There is very little chart data here for me to actually go over. That's the problem that we're having. And then say we got to pull back to the 786. Should be a good turnaround point. I don't like that it broke the trend line, but it wicked through, which is not bad, but it means that the next time it comes back to test this trend line, that it will probably go ahead and fall through because it poked a hole in the wall. But it's at a good point where it could reverse. Okay, well, so let's take it as if maybe this, well, we got to leave this trend line here because that's just realistically going to tell you, man, it's going to have a headache getting past it. But if you're looking for targets that you can possibly get from this little guy from a 786 corrective bounce there, well, I would definitely target the 786 on this guy. That is coming in at, do we have price labels on this? I think this runs through Training Me, right? You got price labels. So that's like at 0074, which is, you know, it's over 2x from where it is now. So I can definitely shoot for that. Also, this area right here, the 618 fib, you definitely want to have a target there. That's coming in at 0.006275. Now that is pretty much a 2x from where you are now. But if you wanted something to really shoot for, I would shoot for 1.1 cent. Will it do it? I have no idea. But hey, man, Christmas is not here yet. Striga says you got in at 6.5, went to see where it'll go. I think Orca, oh yeah. I can't remember what it did last time, but I thought it did pretty well. It and Dodo did surprisingly, or maybe I'm thinking about Dodo. Let's see, it was listed on Coinbase here. Let's just go ask these guys. Orca went $20. Okay. And I'm definitely seeing those targets right in line now. And who knows, she could go a lot more higher with you know. Clearly, it appears that Solana is moving in on the Ethereum, and it was favored by the VCs, right? The VCs are the ones that are coming into this now and bringing the institutional friends The VCs are setting this up for the institutional friends. I think that was the whole game plan for Solana anyway, that type of thing. Definitely fast. It's been doing better. I haven't heard so much about it dropping out. I still think it's janky. This is me going by Radium, my experience on Radium and Orca, just how they're just kind of janky. They're not very smooth. Pancake Swap is a hell of a lot smoother than most of the dexes I've used around here. So I don't know. Interesting. Solana is the narrative right now. Is it a distraction? What's the next narrative? Because there will be another one. Maybe not as gung-ho as what we've seen out of Solana, but of course we got AVAX coming up the pipe, Phantom, Caspa, whatever may happen there, Cadena, whatever they get going over there. I don't know. There's lots of these layer ones that are actually starting to take off. Cosmos doing very well. So that's another one that's also set up with a nice ecosystem to play with. And it looks like Tia is getting all the attention over there, and little known, but Crypto Cedo is the guy to tune into on YouTube if you want to find out all the nerdy stuff on Solana ecosystem. Get all the details and airdrops and stuff like that. He is on top of the game there. He is just right on with Cosmos ecosystem. But if you take Tia and you stake it, well, it puts you in for some airdrops, and they're expecting a lot of airdrops to be released to Tia holders. So just putting that out there for you guys, because the Cosmos ecosystem airdrops, sometimes they are juicy, sometimes they're just dust, but sometimes they are really, really juicy. And it's free money, or free crypto rather. Let's put it that way. I thought the IRS agents would probably need that clarification. So we are continuing in a just a hellacious megaphone pattern apparently here. It looks hellacious because I'm on the 1 hour. Let's zoom out here, Tia. Tia, you doing some stuff, baby. So she appears to be retesting a possible breakout here. Actually, on the bigger time frame, I do like it this way. Let's get that candle top right there. Go to this candle body. The very next candle body I see, or the highest one sticking out, and there is a very solid trend line. From there, there is a measure move that we can take on this little guy, should we be lucky enough to get that, which suggests that Tia has a stop right below $19, about $18.96 thereabouts. Tia. Could also be seen as a megaphone pattern. Now that one has a measured move, and we may, I think we're kind of in that territory right now. Can there be a double top here or some situation like that? Possibly, definitely could, always could be that. That's where we need to bring our indicators in to give us a little clue what we're looking at here. And I don't see the bad signs for that on the 6 hour where I am right now. I see everything looks good. If anything, there was some hidden bullish divergence there, giving us pump saying the trend shall continue. Tis what hidden bullish says. It does. Once you find him, he's down there on the R. Says, the trend shall continue. He says it just like that. The trend shall continue. Like he's some kind of displaced courtyard person. I don't know, man. So $19 Tia. I have a small bag of this. It's slowly growing, and I've got it over there staking because I want some of those airdrops, and I kind of nibble at it whenever I get a chance and kind of throw in that bag and building that, because I wasn't paying attention to this as nearly as hard as I should have when it was around $2. And hey, you can't get them all, but it's still early in the market to find a place to get in. I think the Froggy ETH jumped into the blender. I thought I heard that. Was it in the chat? Said it was a rug pull? I don't know. There's something about rug pull with Froggy, and I don't know if it was true or not. One Hitter Quitter says Kadena Daily Candle. She's been doing better now. Now I'm in profit on that one. Thank God. Yetham babies. Yetham. This is starting to turn into a bigger bag of mine now. So yeah, she bypassed my targets. You know, I had it at 116 there, and she said, "Hell no, I'm going all the way. I'm going up to 141, or almost 141." She hadn't quite made it, did she? What was your high there, Kadena? 139.8. Tighten up the game, road dog. Hey man, that's a fib. Take it up with a fib. I'm just saying. You missing? There's a fib. Are you fibbing? It's a fib. All right, so we'll trade. So congratulations to you guys who took a Kadena trade or saw value in it. I'd say really, at this point in the market, trading just for scalping and stuff like that just seems senseless to me. I mean, and it has for quite a while in the market. The whole scalp. This is where you want to be building bags, man. You want bags, and when you start a few months from now, you look back at this point and you say, "Why didn't I build a bigger bag? I'm going to peel off and take profits, and now my bags are going down. I have nothing. I've almost profited out. We still got a lot, you know." You do have to pay yourself on the way. And sometimes it won't always go in your favor. Sometimes you'll pay yourself too early. Sometimes you'll pay yourself too late. You don't have to do this perfectly to make life-changing money, though. You just gotta avoid the big pitfalls. And hopefully my channel can do that, and you know, I'll let you know what I'm doing as best as I can. Sometimes I just do it and forget about it. But we do have a Telegram group, and you know, it is open for questions and things like that, and just to chit and chat. And we got a bot over there that will do TA for you. I know it's crazy, but if you go over to, there's several different rooms over there. Don't get lost. It's a labyrinth to the Road Dog Lounge. That's where we got the bot, the pro version over there. It'll do TA. We can do TA on I don't know, Froggy. Let's see if it'll do it. It may have choice words to say about Froggy though. I couldn't find your poop coin. Let's try. So if you want to like TA on Ethereum, just type TA on Ethereum. It gives you all this, and then you can analyze it by AI. Click that little button, and it'll give you a nice little synopsis there about how it's doing. And if you're looking for a strategy, how to trade it by AI, click that little button, and it will give you some couple little guidelines on how to make the trades. And it does a lot of stuff. It does a lot of research on Twitter. It does its coin trends. The coin trends bot is pretty cool. But that's available over there. Remember that trading group is free. So KDA coming in at 132 on the daily. Nice little candle there. We got to show some respect for KDA. She's blasting up, baby. All right, so the deal with KDA is that it is testing this very important level right now. It's a 236 Fibonacci area, 141.50-ish area. The deal is we must get above that and hold that. We've got to. If we do not, we'll be ranging through here for a while, and that's not going to be fun for me. I don't like that. I don't want to see my backs go back down. Not happy about that. Don't make me start cussing, Kadena. I'm just going to say it. I need you to hit $50 as soon as you can. I think you can do it. Kadena is an interesting project that, lordy, I started DCAing a little bit too early into. Got into some drawdown on it. Not now, thank gosh, but she's rumored to have some good things coming for her. 1 billion maximum supply 256, circulating supply in there. $344 million market cap, so still low for the market cap, meaning she can add some zeros here and do some serious business, especially as their ecosystem evolves. And this one should. This one's got some very interesting backers. I believe it was it Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, some of the bankers, developers got together, they split off, and then they came together to make Kadena. So its all-time high was $27 2 years ago. And we're sitting here at $1.34 right now. Man, if you go back to 20 bucks, oh my gosh. It made me feel bad for moonbagging you too early. I haven't done it yet, but I'm waiting. Still waiting to moonbag this little guy. But I like Kadena. And she's got some more upside potential, but we've just got to clear that area. Now, if she does get a pullback, I'm looking for this 9-moving average. It's about $1.06 in that area. But these other targets that we had that it hit, those should also prove to be some nice support areas. So I would also look for them for some possible trade entry ideas. Should that happen. And those areas, 89, 104, $1.15. But the Ichimoku cloud and all signs here say baby wants to try to run up here past 141. And I hope you do. I hope you do. And I hope you make it. Go Kadena. You need to go parabolic. Get it in, baby. Get it in. Striga says, I thought I got banned. I kept telling Lace Eggnog. Funny. All right. So the coin that I was going to look at that I could have sworn that I bought. People are calling it Analyst or Analyst. The way it was explained to me was Anal OS, as an anal operating system, as in that might have been why the name for this name Solana actually came from. I have no idea what this is. I heard James from Invest Answers mention it, and it turned me on to it, and I thought I bought it. I thought, okay, got to take a chance on this, and I could have sworn it, but I did not. I missed it. I didn't make the purchase. I think I got distracted. I think I put it on the notes or something. I think we talked about it here on the stream before, but it's currently, it went up crazy. And it is a meme, right? It's a freaking total meme. Just nothing but a meme. And James on Invest Answers is getting into memes on Solana. What? Oh, James, we got you hooked, line, and sinker now, buddy. Welcome to the tribe. He was a Bitcoin maxi. Reeled him in on Ethereum. Then he got Solana, and then he got some altcoins, and we just got him right. Now he's degening on meme coins and making bank on it. And talking about plans on how to do it. James from Invest Answers. I think he's cool as hell, but all right, so market cap on this, I have no freaking idea. Nor does anybody else. The fully diluted market valuation would be 156 million, which is still small, meaning that the current market cap should be pretty still small. I don't know. But this little guy did some things today. It did things, and I'm trying to find the chart to go look at it. Live chart right here on Radium. Yeah, the janky thing it's just janky, man. I'm sorry, but it is. And this is it against Solana. So I think it's brand new, and so I knew about it, and I've had days to do this, and I meant to talk about it on the stream here, and I missed that window, but my bad. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Never did any damn thing. I mean, it made gains, man. It did like 5x just today alone. Just today alone, this thing, 150%. So over these past 5-6 days there, man, it's crazy gains. So a pullback is in order for analysis. So we always look first to this area, about the 618 and the 0.5 Fibonacci area for a pullback. A more severe pullback would take us down to the 786 area and possibly to the 886 area. We shall put some price labels on this. Label the prices, please. Everybody's so dang bossy. Gosh. It's Christmas, for gosh sakes. Have a heart. Walking my fingers to the bone for you, clicking these buttons and stuff, because you can't hit them. You're always hitting the wrong buttons. You need me. I don't need you. It's hell when your personalities can't get along with each other. My gosh. Stop fighting, fellas. Shit looks poised for some more upward action here. Right here was the parabolic sign right there, or the first instance of her getting ready to go parabolic, doing a retest. I don't think it's too early to get in on this for a meme. It looks like it's got some more upside. She's just now started her formation for more parabolic activity, which man, I don't have my fibs on here. Can we sneak them on here? That's one. Oh, here you are. Ah, you put you on the bottom. Gosh darn it. All right, I'm gonna have to do something very unorthodox right here. Don't try this at home, kiddies. I don't have to fine tune this little guy, but this will get us right in the close ballpark as to where we can go here. So anal OS, anal operating system. Looking at 0.0023 and 0.0026 for some gains. Now from where we currently are, for all you true degens or just saw that candle pump up right there and say, I gotta get it right now, you might be able to get 44% out of that on up to maybe 60% for these two targets. That's not bad, not bad. Gosh darn it, gosh man. It's 11:11. What was I supposed to buy? Crap. I forgot. And make sure you get the right contract if you do trade these, because there are fake coins over there. I'm just saying, man. Oh, Orca. I was going to buy some. Yeah, Orca. How you doing, Orca? Got the FOMO into some anal OS. It got listed today. Was it KuCoin got it? Who got anal OS today? Here is Orca. We're on the 4 hour. We were looking on the 1 minute for that pullback. Gosh darn it, we got the pullback and I started talking about other stuff and I missed my buy-in, and then she decided, screw you, Road Dog, I'm going bullish without you. I'm going up to 817. Make you work for this. Not only that, as soon as you buy, I'm going to dump on you because I already made my higher high. Why you gotta be like this? All right, so there's bearish divergence here on the 1 minute. I'm gonna wait. 100 cross the 200, and sometimes when that happens, we do see a little bit of a pullback. So I'm going to see if I can catch this closest I can to $8. She did flip this area here though, so will 811 hold? If you don't, well, I'm going to wait for some juicy buys. Orca. Orca is finding some support on this bottom trend line. That's why I'm trying to ape in to add to my bag. I've already got a bag. I just want to add more because I took some profit up here, which is not very much profit at the moment. So just being tedious, that old Orca. I don't want to do you right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so Striker says I did an 820 order, but it sold at 817. That sucks. It's okay, it's not very much. It's harder on the swaps. It is, because you can't nail it with limit orders or anything like that. So you're pretty much stuck in the moment with the swaps, right? And I'm not a big fan of them. Now, there's some exchanges that are starting to, you know, add limit orders in, and they're finding, you know, adding that to their software and things like that, and that's kind of cool. And some third-party software doing that. Cosmos ecosystem, Osmosis chain, I think they can do limit orders now. Crypto.com, which for us, the rest of the world, it's like a cool exchange, kind of like Coinbase or MEXC or whatever. But for us in the US, we got to use the little swap platform. But at least, you know, you can put limit orders there, even though there is a premium on all the coins there. I still do use them a lot because it's convenience. And that little crypto, the card, the little Visa card that you, or Master, or the Visa card that you can get, works like a debit card. For crypto, you gotta have one, man. Get the free one, get the one for $400. Whichever, there's a free one, and then there's the one that you can stake $400 and get some benefits and things. It doesn't matter if you do that or not. Just get the card. You need that. Coinbase has them. Any exit ramps that you can get to get money from crypto to legacy system to use it, you need those venues, and you need to be planning those ahead if you don't have them already. Getting to work with it. If you need a crypto.com card, there is a link in the description below that can help you out with that. I think it'll give you $25 actually using that link. Oh my God. Can't believe I'm doing this dang meme coin crap. Nothing against people who like meme coins. It's just not my, you know. I've been burned a lot. Like most people with the meme coins. But it is a little fun. I view it as gambling. So I use very little. I don't even. The only meme coins I've got a substantial amount in would be Doge and Shiba. But earlier today, I spent most of the day taking some profit here, and I'm trying to find my dollar stash here there we are. All right, I'm going to try this little guy here. FOMOing into some anal OS. That's just wrong, dude. It's just wrong. And Orca is up at 822. She's ready to rock and roll, I think. Chef says memes are a crapshoot. I totally agree. Striga says Vet's another gym. Vet is doing awesome. I've had my bags packed with Vet for a while. Very excited about that. How's she doing against Bitcoin? That's what I want to see. Okay, not bad. We're at what, 81 Satoshis? Man, how low did we get? Because I was buying around 57 Satoshis and around through there. And that's usually a good place to get this. Usually about, I mean, every time I messed with it and the lowest parts of the cycles and stuff around there, about 50 something Satoshis has always been good for bet. I guess we could actually look at the chart to see. And it's got down as low as 42. So yeah, 34, lowest there was 42. And this last one over here, we were down at the same area, 50. That was December. that was 4 years ago, folks. Yeah. 4 years ago, VET was down at the bottoms that it had this time too. About 54 Satoshis. And imagine that if you put money in here, whatever it is, however many, but you can grow Bitcoin this way. And where we were down here last time, it went all the way up to 461 Satoshis. So you multiplied, you could have had a, sounds crazy now, but let's say a quarter of a Bitcoin worth. And you know, by the time you got up here, you'd have a full Bitcoin or more. That's the kind of play I'm hoping to get with this. Playing this mostly against Bitcoin myself. And she is coming up slowly but surely. Now I started DCing in into this from 100 sats and below, around 90 sats and below. So we're coming up. I locked that. And also DC'd in on dollars too. So I'm stingy with my Bitcoin. Well, I'm going to spend my Bitcoin. So VET against the dollar, which by the way, as far as the BCT pair goes, looking for 128 to come out of this, which from where we are now is another, what is that? It's 58% gains. So not bad. VET against Tether, still doing good. This is on the weekly chart. We're waiting for it to come up to test this 200 moving average right here, about 4.4 cents right in that area, and then also retest this trend line up here about 5.1 cents, the main trend line that we lost. But imagine this now, if it does what every other coin that we've seen with this situation so far, I believe most of them, or most of the ones I've looked at so far, have made it back up and flipped that and then went crazy. And I just anticipate that that's the same. Why will we not see something similar with a similar setup? It's just a laggard. So I'm looking for something similar to happen that will take us up to these juicy areas at 8.3 cents, somewhere through there. Then on up to 13, 14. I want to see VeChain take off. And it looks like they have been working and developing. I visited the website and I was doing a little bit of research, just checking around on it and stuff. And they've got some stuff, and they're doing some stuff, man. I mean, they're gung ho. They're serious. It's not like, oh, we built that a long time ago, man. It's good. It's on. No, they're putting it into play. They are actually using blockchain for actual real world purpose, you know, instead of, you know, JPEGs. And not to knock on that, but you know, anything that solves problems is where the real money's at. And my bit apes and all them, they don't really solve problems, and they just gotta sit there. Supply chain issues is especially a big thing, and that's what these guys are going after. It's pretty interesting. Some of the real true products that are out there in crypto, I mean, if you really deep dive into them and see what they're doing, I mean, they are doing some cool stuff. I mean, really cool stuff. And then a lot of them you see out there doing flimsy stuff, or this, that, or copying somebody, or this, you know. You got some really good, real blue chips out there, and VeChain is one of them, and that's why I wanted a bag of this little guy. All right. Check out a few things that we've not looked at for a little while. This is Zilliqa. It was one of my favorites on the last run, and it did well. She can be a little slow sometimes. She's slow getting started, but then she can get a run, and she can do pretty well. Now, I believe she made a lower high this last time. She made 29 cents, I think, back in 2017, 2018. Made 25 this time, so a lower high. Unless, you know, some new stuff comes in and some development to kind of drive this, you know, we may be only looking for a 618 or 786 retracement on this one. May not be looking for that higher high on this guy. So I'm keeping that in mind. And I've got some targets, but I don't have that 618 marked. I need to mark that one. That's pretty important to me. I think I did you from here, didn't I? I believe I did you from there. Tell you what, Zilliqa, I'd like to just start from scratch on you, baby. Now you did, I think I will take it from this swing high to here. And so for my long range targets on this guy, I'm going to look at 18 cents. I'm going to look at 14.7. Apparently I've got this stuff staking. Main thing that I want to see right now before I moonbag is where it gets about 6 cents right here. Get to that or get above it. I don't care. I'm going to moonbag it there anyway, because I know it's got to go toward that target. If it doesn't get above it, well, things aren't looking so hot for you. You got to. Now, might she blast above it like this and just knock these targets out? Yeah, she might do it. She did this just 2 years ago, less than 2 years ago. This is March 22. This was when we were full on bear, or we were like, the market went tanked, and then she just spiked up out of nowhere, went crazy, came right back down. But Ozilica, she's moving now we're on the weekly time frame, big time frame there. Check her out and see how she's doing on the daily. She's riding above the 9, looking good. Everything looks in order to make higher highs and higher lows. 100 crossed the 200 and haven't yet got a pullback from that. Maybe not get one, don't know. Seems to be respecting this trend line fairly well right there, so I would look for price to continue along with that. Most likely it is forming a channel there. Looks pretty good to me. She breaks out of that channel to the upside. Yeah, I'm saying it's on, baby. Let's go. Let's rock it. I want to see you get those higher targets there. Shorter term targets for this guy? Really? Shorter term targets, I'm kind of like in this area right here. Where are you? Where's my box? Somebody stole my box. My box. You lose that box all the time. I think this little zone right here would be interesting for a shorter term play for the trader folk out there. Speaking of trades, I gotta check up on my trades over on BitUnix. Okay, so Zilica. Now, from where we are right now, she's struggling with the 236 area, so she's got to get above that, and technically she is right now. But if we do see her break above that trend line, we can see that parabolic move, and I would not be surprised that that area of 4.4 cents would be a juicy target for that. Nice little double bottom formation there. Once we confirm that, it just brings us closer up here to this bigger target that I'm looking for, and that's really the one I'm kind of shooting for, around 6.4 6.3 cents right through there. Orca, no, you betrayed me. What? Orca, what did you do? How dare you, Orca? Did you dump? Orca, don't you dump on me. Oh, she good? She good? She going up? She good? I like it. She trying. She getting above that level there. Do it, baby. Do it. Go, Orca. Run for the moon. Chef says, you like big Unix, Road Dog? One of the few I haven't checked out. Hear good things. I like the guys over there. There was a point when a lot of exchanges were reaching out to me and everything, and some of them were putting pressure. I mean, a lot of pressure, especially for the copy trade and stuff. And I'm like, and that's man, that does not work like perps or anything else. It's just a one-shot thing on copy trades. It was very weird, but no, there were some really cool guys, and I don't know, I just like the way that they handle themselves and present themselves. It's a growing exchange. Now, they don't have all the latest, but they do have quite a bit for futures, but they do have spot, and I like that. And I gotta say, man, it was easier for me to grow this account over there, probably because I'm not as hands-on with it, because it's on my computer, not on my freaking phone. But I overtrade on MEXC, and that bites me, and I don't overtrade on this one, and yet here I was able to take $100 up to 1,000. I mean, a lot of it's the luck of the market too, but I don't know, I just seem to have some better luck over here. I think because I have to use my computer for it, but they've updated their system now, and it's looking kind of nice, and my trades over here are doing good. I'm up on most everything, and I think I've already taken some profits here, letting them ride for the moment. Stop loss is all set in profit, so awesome. But yeah, I do like them, and they do have a spot and a growing selection. got, y'all, they've added some more, it looks like. Scrolling down quite a few. I have very little over here on Spot. But yeah, good exchange. I had the link up here flying around, but when I switched over to my new computer, I just now realized I don't have that stuff up and running. So I gotta do that. But there are links in the description below. They got some, freebies that they give you when you sign up and things like that, discounts, and the link will hook you up and give you discounts on trading fees and all that good kind of stuff. Chef says copy trading is a dangerous game for the person copying, so I'm going to check them out. So I'm done with MEXC. Are you done with MEXC? There, yeah, I covered that article last night that I saw about some issues that are coming to light about MEXC. I've never experienced that, but I don't want to experience that. And I don't know, I think something was going on. Now I have access to MEXC also through a SafePal wallet, and sometimes I actually trade futures over there and got a little small account that I work with over there. But that's been janky, man. So I think something was going on here because I didn't have access to that, and I was like, I can't even move my coins off of here. I can't sell them. It's like everything was stuck. It sucked, and it just made me think, well, I can't really trust this. I haven't had any problems with their actual exchange, but there's a lot of pressure on these exchanges right now. Thank you, Miss Warren, for helping that movement out. Good God, Massachusetts, anybody from there? Are you voting Democrat again? I'm sorry, but pick a different Democrat. Good jeez. Do something, Warren. The one lady is out to destroy the United States to keep it out of crypto so she can bring in a freaking CBDC to make you a freaking slave. Incredible. There goes my advertiser sponsors. Oh, this video has been flagged for being too controversial for our advertisers. Oh, man. It's all right. The 5 people that watch it. May have generated almost 2 cents. I appreciate that, Chef. Chef says, I'll use your link, bro. I appreciate that. Chef says, my MEXC experience changed as soon as I took half a Bitcoin from him. Went south quick. Oh, you mean you won it like through trading, or just? I wouldn't. That was kind of the situation that I was reading about in those articles, where they had some some decent sized trades that they won, and then all of a sudden, they were catching some flack afterwards. So that's not cool. I mean, if it's true, and definitely don't like that. I haven't had any problem moving anything off the exchanges or anything, but I have not knocked out MEXC perpetuals yet by any means, as perpetual futures. It's my dabble zone, and until I start, till I can do what I did over here. This was my challenge, to take $100 and actually just double it. That's the first thing, but the grand goal was to go to $1,000, and which I finally made. I want to be able to do this a couple of times, and then, hey, then I'll consider myself a little bit better of a futures trader. Until I can repeat this result, yeah. Because man, there are so many lessons you got to learn, and your mindset is different with perpetual trading than it is in any other thing that you're doing, right? You swing trading, anything else, it's you got to have a different mindset. And you got to catch it at the right time, really. Trading chop is the worst mistake that I make. You'll get that ride up, make your profits, and then it starts getting out, and you're like, I'm not ready for it to be over. We'll hang in. We'll trade this chop. And then your profits just suck them right out of you. So when I quit doing that, which is probably why my MEXC it's worth noting that trading on a computer could be more profitable than trading on your phone, just because of the habits and psychological stuff that you got going on, where you just I gotta get in. and where it's more of a hassle for me to come over here and trade on this screen and come down to my studio to do all this stuff. It's worked out for me better. Over trading is an issue that I got, apparently. Spells it out. It's what the data suggests. Road dog, don't overtrade. But I only do it with my little degen account because I know how I am. I know how I am, and I can't change that. I can't change. I can just work around it. I know I'm going to take those risks. I know I want to jump out there on this stuff. I know I want to jump in on these meme coins on Solana, but I limit myself to just a little bit of amount. And if it works, then I'll, hey man, learn my lessons and see what I can build up from there. But my other stuff, I'm sticking to what works good for me, and it's been working good for me, and number up, and man, daddy happy. And you guys should be seeing some gains too. QNT, thank you, Jesus. And happy birthday. But QNT making some gains. She's in the middle of a cloud right now in 15 minutes. We're going to get away from that. That's too negative. I don't want to talk about that right now. On the 1 hour, however, she looks fairly decent. She get back above that 9. We're going to have to talk about that. She's coming down just a little bit. She probably needs to, but so far, I think she's all right. And I'm curious about how she's going to hold on this. She's not. She lost it. Okay, well, that idea did not work out. Can you do this one? We'll see if that idea holds. This is just a little trend line magic because trend lines are magical. They are lines of support. Tweak it. Don't twerk it, tweak it. That might be where we're catching some support there, actually. If I zoom that in, I believe so. That makes sense. So, will it hold? Will it hold? If you don't, we're dropping back down to about that 21 moving average right there. I'm not excited about that. That's at the 618 area, and it could also come down to the 50, which is the 786, which just kind of indicates that, boom, this is a buy zone. Should we dip down there? And it may not. It may just zip right above my box, because sometimes you see that happen when I draw these, and that means it's just bullish as all get out. 124. That's supposed to be a price label. It was not. So $124 and possibly down here to 119. Pullback could happen, or we could just get a bounce right off here where we are. That's what I'm hoping for, but just not seeing it happen here on the 1 hour. Sorry to say that. Just ain't seen it happen. Nope. Hope I'm wrong. But you guys been checking out Tau? You guys went around $400 here and you're like, man, why didn't I buy some? Well, you know, it's coming down to a kind of a buy zone area here, just depending on your risk tolerance. I mean, if you're like, you just can't wait to get in, well, you're probably already back in right now. And there's a chance it may bounce here. It could. Now, I'm not thinking so because we got, you know, the 50 crossing the 200 there. It's usually not a good sign for that. Here's the saying we might come back to about 209. That's hearsay. That's blasphemy, road dog. How dare you talk about Tau that way? Yeah, no, they said the same things about Caspa too. And then it started coming down. I would love to get some more Tau. Currently, I've got mine staking. You guys don't know about that. We talked about it here on this stream, and I think I also put out a video on it. But you can stake this little guy, and he just keeps going up because I started with 744, and I just gained like a little dot a day, and I'm cool with that. I think the interest rate was somewhere around 17%, 18%. I don't know. But easy to set up on your browser. And easy to stake it, and I figured if I'm going to hold this for a while, I might as well. And you can unstake it instantly. It's not a lockup or anything like that. So really cool project. Really, really cool. I like it. I want to paint these little guys green. Green for buy. So if you do buy here at where we are now, 262, 270, whatever, just know that, you know, you might have to ride that down to the downside as it pulls back. And how far down it'll go, well, you know, I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you that, but we can watch it and kind of figure it out as we get there. Is it bouncing here? Should we get back in? Is this what we need to do? But for those of you that like all that kind of stuff, if you actually want, you know, me to predict a price for you, I will. We do that little measured voodoo for you. It does work out a lot of the times. You're not going to like it, though. You're not going to like it. Well, Tau came back to $103. Rest assured, this is kind of like a megaphone pattern, and they only come back about 45% of the way. So we're talking about 180. So don't freak out. But you pushed me. I had to do it. If it did come back to 102, I would buy it. 21 million of these coins ever, just like Bitcoin. Just like Bitcoin, proof of work, AI, play. Fascinating. I likes it. Biden, Trump, monkey. Sandbag, Biden. Begin. Trade stick to PC, overtrading my main problem. It's easy to do it, man. It's easy. Gotta wait for the opportunity. That's, yeah, waiting for the opportunity. That's the... It's such a simple lesson, but it is so hard to make yourself do it just because. And of course, it doesn't help with, you know, YouTubers flashing up. Join me on this trade as we make 170%. Join my Bybit account. You know, you got all kinds of things out there just affecting your emotions and everything. Crazy. Crypto crazy, crypto YouTube crazy, crypto Twitter just off the chain. All right, so guys, if you got anything you want to look at, feel free to throw it in the chat. We'll take a look. I mean, my main thing, let's see. It's just been an up to now we're getting a pullback, but up today, and it was profit taking time in my opinion, and so that's what I was trying to do. So is this today? Today I tried to show some of these, throw some of these out there. That was last night. The Santa twerk. The Santa twerk. Okay, I got really lucky on Faraday. This is one of the platforms I was doing copy trading, which, you know, dude, I'm not big on it at all. I do not like the setup. I don't like copy trading, and I wouldn't recommend it for anyone to do, even if the copy traders look like they're making bank. I guess let me say this. Statistics can be calculated lots of ways. Let me put that out there. Numbers may not always accurately reflect what's really going on. I don't want to say anything bad. They're not all even. Fairdesk is a good exchange. Fairdesk is a good exchange, but I'm just saying, copy trading is not your answer to get rich in crypto. You need to learn how to do this stuff yourself. Don't wait on others. So, and I was getting my butt handed to me on Fairdesk too, because like I said, it's one-shot trades. You can't build positions. You like, it's either going to work or it's not. I got very fortunate that my trade stuck when we went up, because I was over trading like crazy over there, because they encourage you to over trade like crazy over at these places. But I did get some good profit. I have not cashed this one out. Oh no, I did cash that. That one I did cash out. That was probably one of my biggest gains I've ever made on perps. Percentage wise, I don't think the actual trade was huge, but it turned nice. It's a small amount and went really, really big for its size. But nice percentage there. I wish I could brag that I do that all the time, but I don't. But when we catch these moves in the market, that's the easiest time to get these kind of moves. But so I was taking some profit over there because I just needed to. It was time. I mean, seriously, I ran that account to the ground trying to do their stuff, and I finally said, screw this, man. This is not how I trade. And now I got better results because I leave it the freaking alone. So Cake took some profit over there. Rune had to take some. I was really wanting that to go higher because I think it can, but it keeps fluctuating, and there's something funky between trading Rune spot price and perps, and they're just not lining up. So it can be like $6 and something spot price and still be 5 something on perps, and you're like, what the, you know, how? No, not fair. So So that one's kind of tricky. Aptos, I've just had, you know, like, I'm sure a lot of you guys had too, a lot of luck and everything, and just posting some of that stuff over there. And of course, you know, there's been losses too. But I've had more gains lately with, as I expect most of you have. It's been a good market. That's what we want. We want to get in and ride it up. We've got to the habit of getting in and letting it go down. We don't want to keep that mindset. No. But things are looking nice, and I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And if you got the HODL bags, and if you're not seeing your portfolio grow, man, come join my Telegram and talk with me or something, man. We got to figure this out, because if you're not making money, you're doing something wrong, and we got to figure that out. You got to be making some money. And it takes a little while. It's not always overnight. It can be, and there are those success stories, but don't chase that. Slow and steady will definitely do it for you. But my altcoin plays, my secondary my secondary portfolio has grown a lot with these altcoin plays. The one I keep over my Tangent wallet, trying to keep up with what's popping over there. So we covered quant. Optimism's been taken off. I remember this guy being at 90 something cents, and here we are at $3.58. Man. Higher highs here. So if we get a pullback on optimism, we want it to stay above this area right here. What is that, 329? Need it to just kind of flip that area of support. It's what we really want to see. If we don't, we break back in, we're going to make a higher low. That's not going to be as fun as going straight up on any given day. Now, I don't care what you say. I will never agree with you on that. I will call you wrong, sir. You are wrong. It is never fun to go down as it is to go skyrocket straight up. It just never is. I say you are full of it if you say otherwise. Pull back, man. All right, well, my TA says that the pullback area will have some resistance on this trend line and possibly could find some support on that trend line. So I want to look at that. Could that be a pullback to the 382 or the 236 and bounce to the upside? That would be great. I like that idea. Will you do it? Can we get a commitment from you? If you do a pullback, will you bounce off of this 382 area and then just moon us? Let us get a Lambo. So 4 hour is still looking really good on optimism. Some of the indicators are tired, saying, hey man, it's time to get a pullback, and she may lose that 4 hour or that 9 moving average, in which case she's coming back to the 21, dropping down a little bit, about 320. I'm really looking at this area, not saying that it has to do it, but it has a good chance of coming back to retest this trend line. It just does. It may not look like it now. It may have to struggle around a little bit, but you know, if you don't see it keeping going up or losing this trend line here, keep 273 in mind, just saying. Because we got across here on the 4 hour MACD, which means, yeah, it's pretty solid saying number going to go down a little bit. Dragon says, overtrade until the wheels fall off. Waiting for that Luna C too, huh? My prophet said goodbye, gotta wait. Oh man. Hey, Dave Forget, welcome to the stream, man. IMX looking good, or am I not seeing something? We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at Luna C and then IMX. You know, I will be shocked if they can revive this coin. If it's got the parameters to operate, you know, it did have its parameters to operate by itself, right? It would have the burn mechanism to balance everything. If they could actually get that to work again, that would be amazing. I mean, we know that it didn't dump by itself on its own volition there. Maybe they got all those little kinks worked out. It has already hit all of our measured moves. It came up well beyond. It went crazy is what it did. Could I have got that measured move? It was probably me saying, oh, that's way too big. Let me see. Let me do a full Thomas Bukowski measure move on this. Let's see if it would have got it. My gosh, he would have got closer to me if I'd done it that way from this very top. And if I'd just done that, that where I probably would have got it clear. Gosh darn it, that nailed it. Swing high all the way down there. I did not, because it's kind of a rounding pattern. So I mean, I went with this one right here, which got hit, but also got blasted by. So it's not a perfect science. Jeez. So nice rounding shape and then blast off, and we're flagging out. Looks like we got to bounce off the 618. Hopefully, if it will stick, maybe that we're on the daily here. Maybe this 50 will come up there and give it a little bit of support, and we'll get a bounce there. If it does, we got a good chance to come up here to this. Gosh darn it! Not gonna say that just yet. Yeah, I will. If it does, we have a good chance to come up and hit this guy. Right here at a 2.7. And she's also getting that nice little rounded shape there that we saw here. So, will she spike up again? Maybe. I don't know. Luna C. It is holding up so far above the 200 moving average. If it can keep it, it's like having a little bit of a struggle there. So I have to watch that a little closely. If she does fall, well, the fibs will help us out more than anything right there. If she does go south, a good area to look at picking her up would be at 11,568. She's at 15,736 at the moment. It would be amazing though if they do get this one straightened out and it makes a comeback. And Dave said IMX, right? I keep getting this project mixed up with Illuvium for some reason. I think I have IMX and I've realized, no, it's Illuvium that I have. I keep missing on getting this. And I think all I have is just my trade. I think I'm trading it. Yeah, I got IMX trade over here, but I don't have any as far as an investment or a swing trade or anything like that. I mean, a spot trade. And that's a shame because I think this one would be a decent bag to hold. So measure move for this breakout. Let me just tighten it up a little bit. We'll do two because this is kind of the same setup we just looked at where it just blasted past the way that I'm doing the measure move on. This is how I did the measure move on the other one that it just blasted past, and I just went from here. I did not take this into consideration on it. Measure moves are bullcrap. Measure moves will actually surprise you. They hit more often than they do not hit. There is a symmetry. I hit the wrong one. There's a symmetry to all this movement. It's very mathematical, very proportionate, and all these moves can actually come into play for targets. All these moves from swing lows and swing bottoms, they're important, and they will repeat. That sounds like a bunch of bullcrap. Hey, I'm just saying my life has changed since I've learned this. And my trading, I quit losing and the market started gaining. You always see those people, you know, where the crypto, oh gosh. It's 2014. People have been, since I've been missing this market. It amazed me. People were just sitting there making money. When I saw Rich List, that you could see how much people have in those wallets, it blew my mind. I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't imagine anybody ever putting that much money into crypto. This was back 10 years ago at the crazy amounts. And I'm like, I was figuring most people would put in $500 at the most, you know. I figured most transactions would be, boy, was I wrong. This thing is huge. Forgot where I was going with that. Okay, so measure move is coming up really close to the 618 Fibonacci area. That is definitely a target I'll be looking at. The Fib area. Interesting, the second measure move come up here, pretty much break even. Beautiful X, if I was looking for a longer target to hold for, I don't know if you're trading or you're holding this for a, you know, mid-term, long-term hold. Never know what you guys are doing, so I just kind of throw out what would work and see how it applies. 580 makes a good target for a longer-term hold there. Area where we will probably get rejected at will be here about under $3. $3 will be a psychological target and a 618 rejection point there. 304 to be exact by what I got here. We will color him orange for caution. We will color him orange for caution. Yeah. So I'm on the daily chart here and we're doing good. Now we are at a 0.5 Fibonacci level right now where we're getting rejected, and that's half of this move. We're back at the halfway part. Probably we'll have enough gas to keep going. We'll come and take a look at the smaller time frames here. Got a few signs here that it's getting very tired up here. And she's having a little bit of a struggle there. So basically we got a new trend line set to pay attention to, and if it gets broken, I would look for some more downside there. It's struggling because it started out a newer trend line, and they all do this on all the time frames. It's just getting a little bit tired. It's struggling here, but I think it's got a really good chance to try to shoot for $3. And we're at 250 right now, and then of course we got the higher targets about $5 and on up from there, which if you're really in it for seriousness and wanting to make some good money, I'm saying, hey man, don't sell out too soon. Always good to find out a little strategy or a little system to peel off some profits if we meet some major key levels where we will most likely get some pullbacks. That's what I'm trying to do. This one I think's got a little bit more of a way to go before you get to that point, my personal opinion. Shift says copy trading there is a lag. Both sides, buy and sell. I had someone following me, 9 out of 10 trades on one. There's that box, I can't read that. They won too. Huh. Love to check out Mubi. Is that an exchange or is that a coin? Oh, Mubi, multi-bit. 22.5 cents right now, 1 billion. Ooh, almost all in circulating supply, 214. Still a low market cap. About 10x than where we like to actually catch them, but still in a good buy zone. All-time high was 9 days ago at 37 cents almost. Booby, what is you? You're on BNB, Polygon, and Ethereum. Multi-bit bridge. It's to serve the Bitcoin ecosystem. Oh, nice. Enable value interoperability with other networks through cross-chain methods, expand the possibilities for users to operate economic behaviors, and enable them to easily transfer BRC20 tokens to other networks. Sweet. Appreciate you, Chef. That sounds like a gem. Of course, service not available in my location. Where am I today, anyway? I'm in... No, I'm not. I'm here. I'm here where I'm at. So I can't use it here, but it sucks that they can do that, or that they have to even need to do that. I think everyone should have. Everyone should have access to all this stuff. So, okay, let's go check out this chart. Multibit. Sounds really interesting. Like an interesting project. And I've not heard of this one at all. I'm not privy to this one at all. But I like that use case because, yeah, that's a thing. And BRC20 is our, yeah. That's going to be interesting. It is slow, though. I got to tell you that. They really need to speed up stacks and all. I mean, but it's how it writes on the Bitcoin too that comes into play. And Bitcoin is slow. It just is. Wow, that's a rough chart right here, man. A rough one to kind of get a grip on. Because we could still be making lower lows, so we're going to take it that we got that. Let me do. Are you at 2.7? No, you're not. This is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to say I would keep an eye on this guy. 19.7 cents as a possibility. The way the price action is going there, that 127 often gets hit in these situations. I just not used to seeing it since we started getting out of the bear market. I was looking for this all the time in our bear market. But wow, wasn't expecting to see it here. But this is a reversal area at the 127. That is probably nothing new for Chef. Chef is a seasoned trader right there. And if that played out, if it did, it would have to jump up back above this area. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. I'm seeing confluence here. It would have to come down here and then have to flip this area before it can make it up to these higher areas there. 862 though. Fibonacci's are my friends. All right, so this is the weekly chart I'm on here too. Oh gosh, and we're below the 9 and the 21. So wow. Probably not at all what you wanted to hear there. That's good. MACD's good. All right, so 3-day, what you got going on here? 3-day is still under the 9-moving average for us though. Oh, didn't cross it. Bennett, it rejected it there too. So yeah, I think it's got a good chance for this area down here to hit. Probably not what you wanted to hear though. And we got double confluence for 272s. Oh yeah, 33.6. Oh my gosh. Well, my TA says that we got a really good chance of hitting there. Hope I'm wrong. Hope it moons, but that's just what I got, man. That's a bottom though. I mean, I thought we were past this stuff in the market. So does that mean that, you know, she's just a latecomer? I mean, that makes sense. This one's got the possibility to do some really cool stuff. So let's add this one to our list here, man. Keep our eyes on this one. This one can... I just feel like I'm missing a lot of price history here or something. For it to have that many million of a market cap, and I just don't have enough price history to... Or maybe I do. Yeah, you've been out for a couple years. I'm on with big time frame here. I'm interested in getting in here down here. I'm going to set an alert. But I really do. We got two instances with the same 127 fib where it is a bottom reversal fib area possible. That would... Could we have a chance to nail the bottom on this? Or whatever current bottom. What was your actual low? All-time low was 1.5 cents. So yeah, we're far from that. We clearly do not have all the information here. What does this chart say? I feel like I'm just working with this part. Okay, I need more information here. Wow, there's a bigger chart. Based on what I'm seeing here, that's what I'm getting. Multi. Where are you, Multi? Who's got you? I really would have figured Binance would be the... Well, still, we go back several years, but gosh. Here we go, multi-chain. Well, that does not help me out a dang little bit. It says it got up to, what, $38 here? Off the get-go. Good Lord. I think we will stick with the other chart we have there. Wherever there it is. Interesting project. Keep an eye. I never did add it to our list here, did I? Add it to what list? Late night picks. Keep an eye on that one. Appreciate you bringing that to our attention, Chef. I lost my chat. Where'd the chat go? And we got Judah Man. Hey, welcome to the stream. And Chris Real. Hey. All right. So Judah Man asking about ApeCoin here. She's definitely looking better on the daily. I like that. Daily looks good. We're getting ready for a golden cross to come in a couple of days. It's getting above the Ichimoku cloud here. I think it's got a good chance to take off. It seems to be respecting this trend line. The biggest thing I can draw your attention to is that I feel like I'm clipping there on my mic. Testing right there at the top. So the biggest thing I can draw your attention to is that it's got to stay above the 9-moving average, and as long as it does that, you're golding on whatever time frame. The only tricky part is that the 9 crossed the 21. That's kind of iffy territory. Not bad, but because its price is doing really good. Just means it might be it'll have to stumble around here a little bit in this area before we start seeing, I think, a big takeoff. Meaning it'll have problems getting above here for a little bit. And then once we get a bounce off of there, we should be fine. Just getting a bounce off this trend line. In short, I'm just saying it's going to struggle trying to make that higher high, but it looks like it's got what it, once it gets started, it looks like it'll be fine. So I've got this area up here around $2, and that's psychological resistance area, also support resistance kind of area right there. I believe, okay, I have to zoom out. Actually, just clear all this stuff out. So if you're looking for a shorter term target, I'd say right there, $2.37. $3.09 would be after that, but I'd be really kind of looking out for $4.34 and possibly $5.25. And it can do a lot more than that. That's just based on this last little leg that we've had there. The main place for the overall move that I'd really be shooting for. So for me, this would be like my midterm target. If I a midterm hold, which I do have some ape, that I've had for a while, probably bought it around here. But that would be the price I'd be like for a midterm hold if I was in it. And really looking for a good place to moon bag and things like that. I'd be looking at this area right here at $7.17. Because the bigger part of the move, and this is what I've been kind of preaching for this last few weeks since we're at this stage of the market, we got to get above there. If we get rejected, we're just kind of ranging and, you know, still in accumulation. But if we get past the 236, it means that we're coming out of accumulation and we're starting to get into markup, meaning higher highs, higher lows. We in the run, basically. Especially after we get past the next move up from that, the 382 on the Fibonacci. So Fibonacci's are playing a very important part right now, at least in my analysis, because they seem to have a lot of the answers that we're looking for right now. Chris Real says, what about friends? Or friend? Now that one I am not familiar with. Friend coin on Tether is available on CoinX, Uniswap, Pancake Swap. Oh, this one might be interesting. We got a chart here. Let's with what? With hardly enough information here on the 1 hour. So friend. And somehow I ended up with Baby Grok. So we got friend. Is it Friend Nation or there's friend? Friends. Friends. Friend. I'm gonna go with friend. Friend Nation. I'm guessing is the right one, right? I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I got a little bit behind. I think it's just in ADA, bro. Yes, that sounds great. Okay. I'm going to assume we're talking about this one. $1 billion maximum supply. Fully diluted market valuation is 23 million at the moment. So on Ethereum, Friend Nation, lol. We have LOL. That's cool. I didn't know that was a suffix on there. That's perfect for meme coins. Actually, lol. I like that for an address. Obtain some Ethereum. Go to a DEX. Buy some friends. Join the nation. It's that simple. Tokenomics are 1 billion, 1% buy tax. The LPs burn, 1% sell tax. No crazy taxes, no bullcrap. Buy friends, charts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so memes definitely still in the running here. It's on Ethereum, right? I'm not liking what I'm seeing here, so let's go with one that's do DEX tools. So copy the contract, come over here to DEX tools, paste it in there. And we're here. Now we got some data. Hopefully. Look at on the daily chart. Oh, goodness Lord. Oh, she had a drop. Okay, so this is in dollars. It was up to 0.004139 and just tanked. When was this? This was in May. And it's definitely down on this 99% or whatever. All right, so well, since we got you, since we're here, let's go and map out our zones here. Alright, so did all the big time frame work. One come down to the 4 hours and see what we got. Just kind of staying flat. She just flat. if she's alive, if she's got anything in her. It looks like she is on the smaller time frames. We have to really zoom in here. And when you do see a rounding shape on the bottom, which I'll give you a thumb up for that. That's good. You want to look for rounding bottoms, or sometimes the flat ones will do it, but sometimes they'll just die. This one being rounded gives us some hope. Now we're starting to make some higher highs, hopefully higher lows, maybe. Made a higher high here than this one, giving us some hope. So this area's got to stick. If it doesn't stick, you're still going to be in accumulation and drawdown. That would suck. But it has made a higher high now, so hope I'm on your side with the rounding bottom, because I don't have any other indicators on here to go with or anything. Just going solely by price action. But after looking at the major high that we had there, what we got here? Do I have a top? Secondary top? We do, okay. All right, so we can take a Fibonacci from here down to the low there, and I don't have to see the rest of the chart to do this. I'm just go ahead and draw my line there. So short term, I would be looking for these targets. Basically, longer term play, if you are playing this for a longer term, where are they? Longer term, I'm looking at 0.009542. I'm just going to say 95.42 there. We're currently at 23.76. Target I would be shooting for now. Good Lord, where's price? I'm way from price right now. My gosh. All right, I can't. There we are. We finally found it. This area at 21.45, and that would be 9x. So if it's got any movement in it and it can do anything, and it looks like it's starting to, it's got a little bit of rounding shape, maybe it'll get involved with this mean craze and start pumping. It definitely has fallen. Definitely can say you are, you know, as close to the bottom as we can get right now. So up looks like a good direction, possibly, if you're wanting to take that risk. Getting to that first hurdle right there is almost a 10x. It's dropping to zero right there at 21.45, and we're at 23.76. 0.00002376 is where we're at now, and I'm looking for 0.0002145. And it sounds crazy until it's not. Chris says it's not Friend Nation. So was that not the oh, and that's the one that we looked at, wasn't it? Well, said it's Friend. Look on the hunter, it's popping. I don't know what the hunter is. Tap tools. The hell is tap tools? Hey, back up. What happened there? I'm not trying to do a portfolio, man. All right, so we're coming to the same thing. We got two friends. I want to take it this is the first one here. And that one seems to be pumping. Just already made it up to the 3618 there from this move here. And this does not. There we go. There's a line. I can use that, I guess. I would say if you're looking for another up target about 0.00000550 might come into play, but actually I think we topped. Hitting that 3618 is kind of a top. We're on what, the 4-hour time frame? Come down to the 1 hour and see. So it looks like it's getting, it's possible we broke to the upside of a bearish channel, and so now that leads to parabolic activity, which could drive us up to this 550 area. But she looks like she might be getting a pullback, and I would look for this trend line to hold somewhere around 337.000337. If it does that, that might... Can't see that. Thank you. Oh, you're killing me. What is that? 60... about 62% from this target to there. From where we are now to that target is about another 30%. It could go higher than that, but I'm not set up here to give you a target for that, and that's a pretty dang good target right there. Oh, come on. Have to use the cheat one. And I'm not set up here either. And it actually should be coming in right around there too. I think we nailed it. If she's got one more leg in her, I'm looking for that target right there. Road Dog just lives in the chat. I know, yeah. I try to remember to come back to the chat, man, but I get lost. And then sometimes I look over and to see the chat, you know, and I'm stuck up here and realize, oh, you got to scroll down. There's a lot that just happened. So I'm still kind of, you know, getting used to this whole live stream thing. We're getting there. All right, guys, it is 12:22. It is now officially Christmas, and yeah, I was supposed to be in bed a little while ago. Hopefully the holidays will not stress you out as much as they possibly can, and you will have enough sense and calmness about you and serenity to make some good and decent trades and to take some profits. But taking one last look over here at the mark. Nice little turnaround right there. I believe we got our bounce for total 3 on the 4-hour. Look at that little green, or blue in my case, candle that is starting to pop up there after we touch that trend line. Good chance that this is a reversal from that trend line, meaning we're inching closer to this trend line, which means if we break out of that one, we could go parabolic in altcoins on total 3. I'm just throwing it out there right now. It's not official yet. We're watching it for signs. But tomorrow looks like it may be a good alt day and another good day to maybe take some profits there. Just saying, total 3 looks like it's on our side right now. So a little hopium there for these next coming days here on the holiday. Guys, Merry Christmas to you all. God bless you all. Happy birthday, Jesus. And God bless each and every one of you on your road on the crypto journey. No matter where you're coming from, where you've been, whatever your backstory is, man, this is an opportunity to change your life. And if you're here in the market right now, it's already made sense to you. You already know you need to be here. A lot of you guys, I think, are OG anyway, been around for a little bit anyway, more familiar with this. But you're going to do it, baby. You're going to do it. And if you tune into my channel, I'll help you out as much as I can, give you the insight that I see, help you avoid some of the mistakes and pitfalls that I've made in these last few cycles that I've been around, and helping you kind of keeping in tune what I'm doing. You don't have to do what I do, but you know, kind of keep you in the loop with what I'm looking at and everything and how it's doing for me. And we're all in this together to make some life-changing money and make a better life for ourselves and our family. And this is an opportunity to do it, to get away from those dead-end jobs that we hate. And God bless all of you that work in retail or food service and all those, you know, those dead-end jobs that a lot of us get stuck in, man. You can change that. You can. I want to see you do it. Good night, everybody. God bless you. I will see you tomorrow. Merry Christmas.